Hi, hi everyone. I hope you can hear me. Okay, welcome to the live. I'm missing from the screen. Okay, hi. So welcome again to the second Saturday that we are having this SPM English Glow Up. All right, so there will be a group of Glow Gang that will join me today. Right, so let me introduce you to them one by one. Okay, the first person that I'd like to introduce would be our dearest O'Neill. Hi, O'Neill.
Hi, doctor.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, doctor. How
Okay,
about
so
you,
what are you
doctor?
doing the whole day today before we come up on to the live?
I was actually just attending tuition and stuff.
Okay, so all gearing up for SPM. All right,
Yep.
the second person that I want to introduce to everyone is Amjad. Hi, Amjad.
Hi, Doctor.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good today.
You're doing good today. All right, awesome. So you also went for tuition today?
No, actually, I went to play futsal the earlier
Oh,
with my
that's
friend.
good. All right. One way to distress, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to welcome back our original, our OG Glow Gang for the second time. Welcome, Khalif. Hi,
Hi,
Khalif. How are
hi,
you?
sir. Hi again, everyone.
All right. So, what have you been up to, Khalif?
Well, I just had my dinner, so yeah, I'm full right now.
Oh, you're full right now. So, what have you been doing earlier in the day?
Well, I just go for a walk to take a breeze.
No? Okay. So, no tuition today? Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. And lastly, I would like to welcome the only Rose among our three tons. Okay. Varshana. Welcome, Varshana, to the Glow Gang. How are you?
I'm good teacher.
All right. So, what you've been doing the whole day?
I had tuition teacher, then I came back home, then I slept until 7.
Oh, you slept. So, you had a good rest.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, you think we are all ready for our um, class for today?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we are all ready. Let me start with our lessons. Welcome to everyone. Hopefully, this session will benefit. If you are from Saujana Impian, welcome. If you're from other schools, welcome. Everyone can benefit from this session today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section, and we will try to answer your question or your queries. And if you're lucky, your comment will be on the screen. Okay, let's start. As usual, I always like to do a little bit of revision as I have asked this question last Saturday. And please, I apologize for my hoarse voice because I have been giving English seminar this morning too for about 4 or 5 hours. So this is what happens when a teacher talks nonstop. All right. So what reading skills do you need to ensure you can successfully complete a reading task? Any one of you would like to answer that question? O'Neill, do you remember what are the reading skills you need to ensure you can complete a reading task?
Um, I think it's skimming, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, skimming. All right. Any more other people? Khalif?
Well, for me, it's the skill to identify keywords.
Okay. Um, the audience who's watching can also answer. What about Varshana? What reading
We
skills
need
you
to
think important?
we need to
Ah,
scan
okay.
for we need to scan for the main ideas,
Okay,
and
scanning
and
for
also
main ideas.
we should read the beginning and also the end of the sentence to make sure
And
we
that's
know what.
how correct scanning works. We're reading the beginning and the end of the sentence. Thank you, Varshana. Very good answer. What about Amjad?
Me personally, I think maybe searching for keyword on the question and then find the suitable for the question.
Okay, so what skill do you think is that is?
I think it's scanning and then yeah.
Okay, good answer. So usually you do skimming, like O'Neill said, skimming. Skimming is not skimming is to read for main ideas. Okay, and just to correct Arshana, when you look for specific details and information, is scanning. Right, skimming is the one that you read the beginning and the end of the sentence. All right, and then we always forget about this. We do not need to understand every single word that we read. We have to learn to predict the meaning of words. Okay, this is a skill. How do you predict? You have to look at what are the words or what are the topic that is being discussed and make intelligent guess what a word is. What does it mean? Okay, and sometimes you don't need to understand every single word in order for you to understand fact. And then we also have to know how to read for tone, attitude, opinion. These are based on punctuation, like tone will be looking at punctuation, the exclamation mark, and then attitude and opinion will be based on the choice of words used by the writer. All right. And don't forget, we always forget this. We have to have an understanding of the grammar. Our grammar skills are very important to know whether something is being discussed in the past, present, continuous. All right. So these are the important reading skills that you need. Okay. All right. Let's continue next. Somebody's asked, where's the attendance list? The attendance list will be given. Be patient. I will give you in the comment section later part during this session is going on. I will inform you when I'm giving, so be patient. Okay. I am reading something. Dr. Ilha is throwing facts. All right. Thank you for saying that. Am I throwing facts? I don't know. All right. Thank you for that. Let's continue. Okay, so we are going to look at part 4. Last week we looked at part 3. Some of you who are not here last week, I just want to remind everyone, we are picking up certain parts of the reading paper only to do with all of you. This is based on your mid-year exam that all of you did, and we have analyzed and looking at which part you need more help. So majority of you needed help with part 3 and part 4 for reading. So we are focusing on that these past 2 weeks. So next week, we have not planned because I have to look back at the analysis of the mid-year paper to then decide whether we want to go into either listening or speaking or writing. We will let you know, so stay tuned because every information we pass through the school. For those not from this school, from Saujana Impian, stay tuned and look at this channel. I will put up the notification in this channel what we are looking at for the next part. Okay. So for part 4, what is part 4? Anybody? Part 4? What is part 4 in the reading paper?
Well, I think the part 4 is the one we arrange sequence of sentence.
I'm talking about information gap.
Yeah.
Right? Information gap where you have missing sentences and you have to find the sentences that is the best to put into the gap. All right. Okay, so I always go with steps. Some people don't understand why I like to show steps. Steps are to tell you how we should think to do the task. Those who first language is English, it may come automatically. Those whose English is not first language, you might not understand how to do it. So I'm just sharing how your mind should supposed to work step by step. Now, this step is not separate. It's not like, okay, first I do this, my brain do this. No, it actually works at the same time in that order, or sometimes it is jumbled up. Okay, all right. So the first step is always, I think my students who I teach or I give seminars to will always say, this is the thing I always talk about the most, reading instruction. Please remember to read instructions because instruction can change. Maybe that year they ask you to fill up 7 blanks or 6 or 4. We don't know. Read the instruction. Instruction can change. And part of language is understanding instruction. Okay, step 2. What do you think step 2 would be? anyone of the Glow gang? After reading instruction, what you think step 2 would be? Just try to get guess.
Teacher,
Yes, Rashana.
I think reading for the main ideas.
Okay, reading for the main ideas. Anyone else in the Glow gang who wants to try?
Doctor,
Yep, O'Neill.
maybe underlining the keywords.
Underlining keywords. Some more? Anything else? Everyone is quiet. Okay, so Varshana is right. You skim the passage carefully. So in the italics is explaining how you skim. You skim by reading quickly the first few sentences in each paragraph. Basically, skimming is just to get an idea what the text is about. When you have a gap in each paragraph and you have a long text, you need to find out what the text is about so that when you want to do the task, in your mind, you already know more or less what the topic or the theme of the text is, all right? Okay, then step 3 would be what O'Neill said about underlining keywords, but you are underlining the 8 provided sentences that they have given and underlining the keywords there, meaning the text that you have, you skim first, but you do nothing with it after you skim. Your focus will be on the 8 sentences where you will underline the keywords, right? And then you go to step 4. Now, this is where it gets more interesting. When you start scanning the passage to identify the main idea in each paragraph. So how do you do that? You look for the keywords. Okay, there is a gap. Just say number 27 because a gap starts with number 27. 27, there is a gap. So you have to look at the words or the sentence before number 27, underline the keywords to find out what is it that they are discussing about so that you be able to find the best sentence, okay? Then step 5, this is when you have to choose the correct sentence. How do you choose? You use the clues before and after each gap, like I told you just now. Ensure that the sentences that you choose before and after, they all are connected to one another. So what are the clues that you have to look for? You will have to look for the linkers. Hold on, the linkers, the words, phrases, time periods, causes and effect. Exemplification means example. Are they contrasting arguments where you have however in contrast to? Is it a repetition? All these are clues for you to find out. This is where your understanding on grammar. If you don't understand grammar, you will have problem doing this part, all right? Let's look at the last step. Read the passage again with the chosen sentences. You have already chosen it. Read and see if there is a flow or continuity. Continuity means it's a flow lah, right? Whether the sentence are going after next, there is continuous. There is not something weird suddenly when you put that sentence, all right? Okay, let's continue. Any questions so far from the Glow gang? No.
Teacher, can I ask something?
Yes, sure.
On the 5th step, it says concordance of tenses. What's the meaning of concordance?
What's the meaning of concordance? What's the meaning of concordance, you think?
I don't know.
Anybody wants to help? This is where you say predicting. Predicting. When you don't know, what does it mean?
Teacher,
Mm.
maybe like knowing whether it's past or future tense.
Yeah, concordance meaning looking at the connectivity, whether it makes sense. Concordance of the sentence. If something is about the past, the sentence after that might be the past too. All right? So that's what it means concordance. Go in hand in hand. All right, Amjad, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
agreement, consistency. Okay, that's what it means. In agreement, concordance of sentence. Subject verb agreement. When there are two, it should be is, and other is what it means concordance. All right, so concordance of tense here means it's the logic of it, the consistency. It should be consistent. When you do your part 2, where you have to fill in the blanks with grammar items, right? Part 2, you are also looking at concordance of tenses. All right, Amjad, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, somebody is showing something. Okay, Adam is showing something, but when it comes here, it's different. Let me see what it comes on. You see, it comes like that. It's so cute. All right. Okay. Any more questions from the Glow Gang?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Okay, no more questions, huh? All right. Okay. Let's look. Let me give you a reminder. Many students like to word spot. Oh, I see this word in that sentence. So if this word is in that sentence, therefore this is the gap. This is the sentence for this gap. Please do not word spot. Word spot means you're assuming that the same word, the same name, the same date appears somewhere around the gap. That is the option. It may be, but it might not be too. So be very careful to not word spot. It should make sense. All right? Okay. Let's continue next. Now let's try. After I explain, I will always show you an example how it's done. So we'll do it together. The first one is to read the instruction. The gap is always questions 27 to 32 are based on the article, Common Causes of Road Accidents in Malaysia. 6 sentences have been removed from the article. Choose from the sentences A to H, the one which fits each gap. There are 2 extra sentences which you do not need to use. Right, so you already know the title of the text is Common Causes of Road Accidents in Malaysia. So this would be what the text is about, but you still wouldn't know what the discussion will focus on. I am not going to show you the whole discussion. I'm only showing you 2 paragraphs, because if I show you the whole text, it will not fit in one slide. I will have to use several slides, and I don't want to waste time. So we will just show you 2 paragraphs of how this could be done. Okay, let's go on. This is an example of step 2, where you have to skim the passage carefully. So skim again, I'm repeating, reading quickly the first few sentences in each paragraph. The best way is to read the first and last sentence. So let's see. Common causes of road accidents. All right, so the Glow Gang, you can read and then let me know what would the sentence that you would focus on when you are skimming. O'Neill, you want to let me know what you would focus on? Don't read the whole, you are skimming. Skimming means what you will see.
Malaysia has seen an increase in the number of road accidents.
All right. So over the past few years, Malaysia has seen an increase in the number of road accidents, even though they have a lot of initiatives to improve road safety, right? And the last sentence says,
Mistakes made by people.
Mistakes are made by people are the reason, what lead to road accidents. Okay. What about the second paragraph? Amjad?
The main cause of many road accidents is speeding.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is because it is difficult to resist speeding, especially when the traffic light is green.
Yeah, correct. When the traffic light is green, people try to beat the traffic light, right? When it's green, and then there are other, when it's green, speeding. All right, people will go very fast, and then when it becomes yellow, what happens in Malaysian drivers? They go faster. Yellow is go faster, not get ready to slow down, right? Okay, so the first paragraph gives you just a general idea why accident happens and talking about mistakes, even though there are initiatives done. in between, what is it? We don't know yet. And then the second paragraph talks about one of the main reason for accidents would be speeding. And then especially people cannot resist to speed when the light is green. Okay, all right. So you already get an idea, which is very quick, but because we are discussing, so it seems like it's a long time. Sorry, typo. Okay, yeah, my God, O'Neill. Okay, O'Neill, you got a fan. Okay, greatest of all time, O'Neill. O'Neill so happy, he showed a love sign. Okay, all right, had a heart. Okay, let's continue. Then we look at, just say you have gone through the whole text, which is about 4 or 5 paragraphs. You look now, oh, this is the answer, which we already done. Okay, we already discussed this. Okay, how do we read? How do we skim? This is how we skim. The one in blue is the way you skim. Okay, looking at it. All right, the first and the last. Right. And then now we go into reading the 8 provided sentences and underlining the keywords. So these are the 8 provided sentences. So Varshana, can you tell me what you would underline if you are reading this?
Teacher, although.
For A, although, okay.
Although, and also aware.
All right.
Still frequently drive fast.
Okay. B. Varshana can continue with B.
Even
Mm-hmm.
hands-free gadgets,
Mm-hmm.
they can still divert
Okay.
driver's attention.
Okay. Amjad. No, sorry. Khalif. Try Khalif.
Yeah, Cik. So
For
for
C.
C, I would underline drivers,
Mm-hmm.
avoid road accidents,
Mm-hmm.
do not speed,
Mm-hmm.
complete control of the
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Okay. Even those listening in can type out what they think should be underlined by writing down whether it's D or C that they are looking at. All right. We have done C, we have done D, right, Khalif?
For
Have you?
D, oh no, I haven't done for D.
Okay, D.
So, okay, for D, I will underline in conclusion,
All right.
some of the common causes,
All right.
road accidents in Malaysia.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Then we go to Amjad. What you try E and F?
Drunk driving
Mm-hmm.
endangers the life of the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Mm-hmm.
other vulnerable road users.
Okay. F.
For F,
Mm-hmm.
although
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia's movement control order reduced accident,
Mm-hmm.
they were still alarming.
Okay. What about O'Neill? G and H. I know you cannot see H. The word that you cannot see is consequences. What about G?
Okay. For G, driver is speeding.
Mm-hmm.
Impact of a collision,
Okay.
more likely
Okay.
fatal to the driver.
All right.
Passengers, pedestrians.
Okay. All right. And H?
For H, not only increases the
Mm-hmm.
likelihood accidents,
Mm-hmm.
worsens the after the
Consequences. Okay. Let's see whether all of you got it right. So it's okay, Varshana, you wanted to underline although, because it might be very important, right? When you are looking at the connectivity of the sentence before and after. So these are suggestions. This is not the right answer 100%, but these are suggestions on what you can underline so that it will help you be more focused on what sentence we best fit in the blank. Okay, the one that is missing in the text. All right, so this is what you have. Here, F, I underline although, but A, I didn't. So that doesn't mean what Varshana said is not right. Yeah, you can underline although for that. Any questions from the Glow Gang that now you have seen what is underlined? Why D in conclusion is red is because Okay, I'm going to ask the clue again. Why do you think suddenly I put in conclusion rate?
Teacher,
Yeah.
to show that
Yeah.
it's in the end paragraph.
Yes, I put it in red because when they say it's in conclusion, then you know it may be used only for the last paragraph in conclusion. All right, so that's the reason. These are clues to let you know, oh, it got in conclusion. So it cannot be in the first paragraph or second paragraph. It might be only used in the end paragraph. Okay, now let's try to scan now. Now you have to scan. Scan is reading for details. You already uh, did this. You already got an idea. A is about speeding. B is about the hand-free gadgets that we used. C is about how to avoid road accidents if they do not speed. And then D is in the conclusion. E is about drunk driving. And then F is talking about the movement control order that reduces accidents, but they are still alarming. G is about the impact of a collision will be fatal to a lot of people, not only drivers, to passengers, pedestrians, and so on. And H comes back to speeding. All right. Okay. Let's then come here to the text where you have to scan the passage. So now you have to scan and look for keywords for the sentences before and after the gap. Anybody want to look what is important for number 27 before and after? What words that are important before number 27 and after 27 that will help you choose the best sentence to put in there? Any one of you want to try?
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, Khalif, sure, go ahead.
So like the sentence before for 27, I could say like the Ministry of Transportation reported, that was the keywords that I would underline. And then the timeline, which is 2010 until to 2019.
All right. And then after that, sorry, after that, after number 27,
And
is there any important words that you think would help you choose a better sentence for number 27?
well, I would choose occur due to external or environmental factors, including bad weather, which
Okay.
we as drivers.
Okay, you cannot control bad weather, right? Okay. Good try. The others, anybody, do you agree with O'Neill? Do you agree with Khalif or you have your own idea?
I agree with Khalif.
Okay, O'Neill agree with Khalif. Okay, O'Neill, why don't you tell me about number 28 then? For number 28, the sentence before and the sentence after, what would be important for you?
For before sentence, I would say most preventable causes.
Okay,
Driver has full control over the
all right.
situation.
Okay,
Speeding not only makes accidents more likely to occur, worsen their
okay,
effects.
all right. Okay, good. Khalif, I'm going to come back to you. For number 27, what do you think the missing sentence will talk about by looking at the sentence before and the sentence after? What do you think it will be about? Make a guess. Can't guess.
Maybe I would say like they do some sort of a rule, like the
Okay. Maybe,
government make a rule.
okay, a government make a rule, maybe. And Varshana, what do you think by listening to O'Neill's answer just now? What is it before and after? Do you have an idea what the missing sentence would be about?
Teacher, I think it'll be about speeding also, or either one of the reason is increasing.
Okay. All right. So these are things you can do in the exam time. If you guess first what you think it should be, it will help you choose a better answer because you understand what the paragraph is about and what is the sentence before and after. All right. So let's look. Where am I going? Sorry, I'm looking at all of you. I'm not at my slide. Okay. So you're right. The one in red is where basically everything in red. that is very important. Khalif, you got it right when you said it's talking about the Ministry of Transportation, talking about more than 6,100 fatalities from 2010 to 2019. All right, and then many road accidents occur not only because of what drivers are doing, but also because of outside factors which are not in the control of the drivers. Okay, and number 28, correct, it's about speeding. It makes the situation worse, right? And it's difficult to resist speeding, especially in Malaysia. It's resist speeding is because sometimes certain traffic lights takes a long time to become green because the rate will be so long, and you don't want to stay in the traffic for a long time by not moving. So you try to, when it's green, you try to speed. Okay, especially when there are no other vehicles around. Okay, we already looked at that, right? Let's look at this. I've already underlined. Actually, the instruction is missing. Now you look for clues. So the clues are just now, Khalif, you are right. The year 2010 to 2019 would be something important. And Varshana, you're also you got it to the you got the point exactly when you say it's about speeding, right? Because you can see that I've circled that, all right? And talking about speeding makes accident happens to occur and it worsens the effect, okay? Now, based on that, I've underlined. So let's look at number 27. We go to Amjad. Amjad, looking at the year 2010, 2019, there are 6,100 fatalities, right? So what would be the best answer for number 27?
For me, I think it's F.
Why? What would you circle in F to have connection to the one in 27?
I think the timeline and
The
the
timeline?
Malaysian Movement Control Order.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, okay. So you are right, 2010, 2020 to 2021, because the timeline in the text is 2010 to 2019. It stops there, right? 2019. So you want to show the one after that is 2020 to 2021. So although the Malaysian Movement Control Order reduced accidents in 2020 to 2021, they were still alarming. Why were they alarming? Because many road accidents occur due to outside factor, includes bad weather, where the drivers do not have control. Is that clear?
Yes.
Right. Whether it's F or not, I'm not sure, but that's what we have written there. Okay. Now, number 28, this is. Now, this refers to what? Because this is a reference pronoun. What does this refer to? What does this refer to? Anybody can tell me?
Teacher, speeding.
Speeding. This is because it is difficult to resist speeding. Is it? Are you really sure?
Yes, teacher.
Or does it refer to the effect becomes worse? You are giving the reason why is the effect worse when accidents are more likely. Speeding not only makes accidents more likely to occur, but it also worsens the effect. This is because, are you talking about the effect or are you talking about speeding?
The effect, teacher.
Okay, all right. Okay, so when you look at that, what answer would it be best for that?
H, teacher. I think it's H.
You think it's H?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's the only one that is talking about speeding, and also it's like it's suitable for that gap, because the sentence after that is talking about like why is it difficult to resist, and the H is talking about it's getting worsen. So I think it's H.
What about the other three gentlemen with me? What do you think?
Teacher.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think like H will be like suitable because it's like repetition of the sentence before it.
What is similar with the sentence before it? Tell me.
The word speeding
Okay.
increases,
Mm-hmm.
and the word consequences is like saying worsen their effects. It's like the
So
same.
consequences, same meaning with effect, right? Likelihood, same meaning with more likely, right?
Mm.
That's what you think, huh?
Yeah,
Okay, what
teacher.
about the others?
I agree with Khalif, Doctor.
You believe with Khalif. Varshana, you want to defend your answer?
Yes, teacher. I think I'm right.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now, okay. Although drivers aware of the risk, risk of speeding, they still frequently drive fast. Okay. How many A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H there? How many talks about speeding? A talks about speeding. What else? C talks about speeding. C say if you do not speed, right? What else talk about speeding?
G.
G and H. There are about 4 sentences there talking about speeding. So what would be, okay, Varshana's answer is H. What about Khalif? What is your answer?
I would pick A, teacher.
Yeah, because saya bulat-bulat kat situ, so A lah kan, you rasa lah. Amjad, what do you think?
I think A also would be the
What
best.
about, you be the best answer. What about O'Neill?
I think it's A2.
You think it's A too. Okay, Varshana, exactly what Khalif said. H is a repetition of the sentence before number 28. It's
Mm-mm.
worded exactly the same using synonyms.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so if you choose H, you are repeating the same you are repeating what has been said earlier. All right, got it, Varshana?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so you use the clues before and after. All right, so now you you already got the answer, which would be F and A. Because if you look at the sentence again, 28, speeding not only makes accidents more likely to occur, but it also worsens their effects. So although many drivers are aware of the risk of speeding, they still frequently drive fast. This is because, why are they riding fast? It's difficult to resist speeding, especially when the traffic light is green and there are no other vehicles on the road. So this is because, means this refers to they are aware of the risk, but they still frequently drive fast. Clear? Are you all four clear? Because if you're clear, then the one who are listening also clear.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Audio okay? Audio not okay ah? Audio tak okay? Are we lost? I don't think we are lost. Everyone okay? Those are listening in from YouTube, if there is no problem, fine. If there's a problem, please say so that we know if you have problem with the audio. Okay. So I only do 2 examples. Do you have any questions? Do you think it has been helpful? Oh, okay. All right. All okay. Thank you for the comment. Any reflection from the 4 wonderful Glow Gang I have online today with me and the audience? All right. If you have any reflection, you want to share whether what I have shared with you today is helpful, please let me know, or you have any questions to ask, please do ask while I try to get the link for the task first. I want to get the link for the task first. Okay. No. All right. For those listening, okay, I want to let everyone know that, okay, please use this link. There is a quiz, not quiz, like it is the reading comprehension, the complete reading comprehension in a Google form that you have to try. You already know the answer for number 27 and 28. So 2 answers, everybody should get it right. So you have the remaining of 4 more sentences to choose. So as usual, students from Saujana Impian, especially Form 5, we will discuss for the Form 4s that have also joined us, whether we will give prizes to all of you too. We will give prizes to those who get it all right, all correct answer in the assembly. And the Glow Gang, as usual, you will also get a token of appreciation from the school for being online with me. So please answer the what is it? The link, using the link, I've also shared it on the screen. If you are on the chat, you can just click on it and go and answer the text. You can do this on your own time, even after the live is over. But I'm sharing it now. And for those of you who will watch this later when the live is over, it will be in the description or the comments part of the YouTube that you're watching. I will put the link to the Google form there. The next one that I will share with all of you will be, hold on, your attendance. Okay, please pay attention, students of Saujana Impian. This attendance is only for students of Saujana Impian. This attendance form is not for students from other schools. Regardless of what form you are, please fill in the form. Choose your class if your class is listed, but if your class is not listed, choose the option other classes. All right, because there are many classes who I've put in based on the request of your English language teacher. Please make sure you have shared, you choose the correct one. To my Glow Gang, thank you so much. As usual, I appreciate all 4 of you for being with me, and I hope this session has helped you understand better on what you should do in order to perform much better in part 4. Any last words from O'Neill, Amjad, Khalif, and Varshana? Any last words? Nobody
No.
wants to say anything. No, you don't want to say that you
No.
feel excited? No. Okay. So I would like to thank Khalif, the attendance. See, people have said your goats. They are his goats, my goats. All right. So to 4 of you, O'Neill, Amjad, Khalif, Farshana, thank you once again. And I hope it helps you gain more confidence. Being a Glow Gang is privilege because when you're online, definitely you will remember better what you have learned today. All right. The link of the attendance is still there. All right. Someone said good job. If there is other ways you need me to help, please put in the attendance form. There is a comment section there. Write the comment so that I can find ways to help all of you better. Okay, we have to wait for a while because I scared students do not get the attendance to fill up. All right. Okay. So I will end the live now. Take care, everyone. Have fun. Okay. So bye, Khalif. Bye,
Thank
Amjad.
you. Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye,
everyone.
O'Neill. Bye, Varshana. I'll see
Bye.
you in class as usual on tomorrow, Monday. Okay, bye.